This time on the Happy Home Buyer, we're talking low inventory and quilting machines.
Yeah.
Stick around.
So we're here with Kyle Graf, personal insurance advisor with Bennett and Porter. Kyle, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so Kyle, this is where we give you 20 seconds to kind of tell us about why you're the insurance pro.
So I'm an independent insurance agent, which basically means that rather than just being tied down to one insurance company, I have 30 that I shop for. I work at an agency called Bennett and Porter Insurance in Scottsdale. I've been there for 8 years, and in that time I've built up an insurance book of about 2,500 households.
Okay, so you've done this for quite a while and for quite a few people.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to get off the insurance topic though, and we're going to jump into today's topic, which I want to talk about low inventory levels.
I'm so sick of low inventory levels.
Me too.
Where's Santa Claus when you need him?
Here's an extra 2,500 homes and the right sales prices, all for everybody. You're welcome. So no, Santa Claus isn't coming for us. We've got low inventory. We've had it for it seems like forever. I feel like right after the crash, they're like, oh, low inventory. And that was what, a decade ago? And it's still the low inventory.
Yes, and we're also getting the summer slowdown right now.
But do you see it? Do you talk to your buyers? A lot of the people that you're dealing with, are these new home buyers? Are these people that are just doing move-up buyers? Do you just work with a lot of them? What are you seeing?
Yeah, so I've seen recently more new home purchases coming through. I think that the builders were a little bit slow to get into that, a little bit gun shy.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing quite a few more. It's making up a bigger chunk.
And I read that too. The new home builders coming into town are supposed to be what relieves this whole shortage of inventory piece, because they're coming in and kind of a lot of the lower sales price ranges. A lot of those new homes start in the mid 200s. They go way up to 700 plus, but that can help relieve the stress in those pieces. Because every buyer I have trying to write an offer on a home under $300,000, I'm just like, good luck. You're gonna have to write some tight offers, make them fast, do all those pieces.
Okay, so I have a question. What is the weirdest thing that someone has insured?
Well, I hope that client's not watching this.
Just don't name them, they'll be fine.
I have a client who has a quilting machine. The quilting machine is $40,000, and we insured that on their home policy.
I didn't know there was. I thought quilting was something you did by hand over a summer.
Yes, there's machines for it, and they're not cheap.
Yeah, some of those machines get really expensive with embroidery and all that.
Let's get into our insurance chat today, and we're going to do it with what we call the lightning round.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
You're going to get these two emojis as your answers. Okay. Obviously, this is no or negatory, and this is yay, yes. Okay, perfect. So Becky and I are going to ask you your questions. Becky, you want to go first?
Sure. I want to know, is flood insurance even a thing in Arizona?
Yes. Yes.
My AC completely died and needs to be replaced. Am I calling you?
No.
No.
This is an interesting one. I Airbnb a room in my home. Not really. But if I did, is it covered?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, I would not have expected that.
With me it is.
I'm buying a condo. The HOA covers something having to do with insurance. Do I even need my own insurance policy?
Yes.
Okay, so with all the online options, do I even benefit or really need a personal insurance advisor?
Yes.
So that gets us into this topic, and that's my favorite question of all time, because online is so good at replacing everybody.
Yeah.
As we film this, it's Amazon Prime days and things like that. I look at these things and I see it out there. I get commercials all the time with insurance this and plug in your numbers that. Sure. What are people getting when they're contacting you that they're not getting when they're doing all of their own work for their insurance on their computer?
I would say the vast majority of the public are not insurance experts. Mm-hmm. When you go online to buy insurance, you're kind of expected to be an expert. You're choosing all the coverages for you and your house and your cars, and if you leave something out and you have a claim, it's on you. Most of the online insurance companies only do auto insurance. Mm-hmm. If you contact them, they'll give you a quote for home insurance, but they're farming that out, so you're not really getting a true bundle. If you go with me, I put you with a company that does auto and home insurance, and it can give you discounts up to 30% off of each. So my prices are usually lower than even the things you find online, plus you get an agent.
So what things are you seeing in insurance right now? Is there a certain type of insurance that is becoming more popular? Are there certain coverages that people are needing now that they didn't used to need? What are the realtors out there? What are some things that they should be thinking of for their clients?
So homes are starting to age in Phoenix. We've lived through a time where everything's new for so long, and there's homes now that were built in the 40s and the 50s, and those roofs are being kind of in poorer shape and they need to be replaced. Also, with the new builds, the premiums are very, very low because there's such low risk of any claims happening. Everything's new.
Something that they ask all the time is, should I be talking to my insurance agent about this art that I have or this expensive gadget that I have, all these different things? Should they be talking to you about those individual things?
Yeah, so home insurance, it covers a lot of things, but the things like collectibles, jewelry, firearms, those are things that need to be added to the policy, and when you do, There's coverage for them without a deductible and at an agreed value, so it's important to do sometimes.
So should we be going around the house taking pictures of everything?
I do recommend that, doing a quick home inventory and storing that away from your home just in case something were to happen. It's not needed with a claim, but it's sometimes hard to remember everything you had in your house if you have a fire or something.
So we're curious what you think. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below, whether it's on the inventory topic that we talked about or if they're questions for Kyle. We'd love to hear from you. And Kyle, thanks for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
All right, if you learned anything on this episode of The Happy Home Buyer, or we validated any information that you already knew, please share it on over with your clients or your colleagues. And of course, shop me for all your mortgage needs, reach out to Becky for all your title needs, and give Kyle a call when it comes time for those homeowners insurance questions.
And we'll see you next time on The Happy Home Buyer.
Thanks.